What a strange-ass weekend that was. Did not expect it to be, even as close to as good as it was. I expected some of the races to be okay. I thought Mid-Ohio had a shot at being good. I thought the best race of the weekend would be Iowa in the K&N, but that was pretty trash. Yeah, not great. But, why do we go to Pocono twice, you may ask? Oh my god, dude. It's gonna be one weekend next time, okay? Next year we only have to deal with this for 1 week out of the month instead of 2. So we got that to look forward to, okay? We got one thing going for us right now. One entire thing going for us at the moment. That's fantastic news, isn't it? I just like whose idea was 2 Pocono races, in ARCA especially? My god, dude. Even before this year when ARCA, decided to die, even before this year, 2 Pocono races was terrible. God almighty, whose idea was that? We have all these great tracks in ARCA, we could go to, I don't know, fuck it, let's go to fucking Toledo twice, I don't know. No, let's go to Pocono twice. Oh yeah, genius. Big brain move on that one. Oh my god, anyway. So yeah, that race was nothing of note at all. Just nothing happened. I left with 15 to go thinking, whatever, I don't fucking care. I went to the store with 15 to go because I knew nothing would fucking happen. Why was truck qualifying on Friday? They couldn't run the truck qualifying at 9. Because okay, so yeah, I understand they had the first cup practice at 9, but still, they've had cars on track as early as 7. So, what was stopping them? I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't. Maybe it just doesn't get bright out. It gets bright out at 5 o'clock here. The sun starts coming out at 4 in the morning. So that's just us though. Maybe we got some special refracting going on. I don't fucking know. So ARCA was terrible. Iowa K&N was pretty bad, but I wouldn't call it terrible. The truck race. I watched the first lap because I worked the night before and I woke up at 11 to turn the race on, and the first thing I see is Friesen wrecking, and I picked him in DraftKings, so I'm like, fine, and I went back to sleep. And I woke up literally as Chastain was coming out of the final corner. So actually, no, I didn't wake up then. I woke up after that, and he was already in victory lane when I woke up. So it was like, who won today? I'm trying to see through there, and they said, oh, the race is over. I'm trying to see through the crowd of people. I'm thinking, is that a black truck? Is that Eckes? Is that Eckes? And then they said Ross Chastain has won, and it's like, oh, okay, whatever. So like I said, I don't know what week it was where I said, this race will just be a footnote in history. No one will remember Kyle Busch's 29th truck win. No one's going to remember that race. It was literally just a stepping stone to advance through life. That's just one of the races that you'll look at on Racing Reference and then you'll never need to think about it again. I'm glad that I slept through it because there was definitely nothing that transpired of any value whatsoever. So, that's nice. That's nice. Why do the trucks go to fucking Pocono? Your guess is as good as mine. Why the fuck are the stages as bad as they are? This is the race that I watched the least of, and it's the one that pisses me off the most. Why do we go to fucking Pocono in the truck series? Whose idea was this? Whose idea was this? You take a track like Pikes Peak off the schedule, Pikes Peak isn't amazing, but fuck me. Oh my god, dude. Fucking Pocono. Why do they go there? The next thing you know, trucks are going to race at Indianapolis. I swear to God, it's going to happen one of these days. There's nothing stopping them. Could very well see it in 2021. Fuck it. Anyway. So yeah. My phone isn't actually that hot yet. That's nice. That's nice. Xfinity happened. I watched it at work. It was a race. That was not great for like most of it. Oh god. Whoop, that was close. Just about threw up on camera. Would that have gotten the views? That might have gotten the views. I don't know. I wouldn't want to clean it up though, so maybe we don't do that. It didn't really do anything until like the caution started happening. Like, Iowa's become such a one-lane track. Like a few years ago, Iowa races were a lot better. Like, they still produce far better racing than fucking Pocono, but yeah, the track surface it's starting to get into that Atlanta territory of where it's too worn out to produce anything. Like, it's past, like if you take a look at Kentucky, which is way too just fresh for anything to transpire for the next 5 years. But then you take a look at Iowa, which produced great racing for like a good stretch of 6 or 7 years, and now since like I would say 2018 at the latest, we're starting to see a side of Iowa that is very one lane like. And it probably even started back in 17 because we had some really dumb races in 2017. I don't remember. Oh yeah, 2016 was a really good race though. The one that I saw, the one where I did the review specifically for it, that was really good. But yeah, it's starting to get there. We're starting to get in that territory of where we might just have to repave it just because it's not going to produce any good racing. And like the difference between Iowa and Atlanta is, I think like the speed at Atlanta is so visceral. Like, we had a good race at Atlanta this season, but a lot of that had to do with just the sheer tire stupidity. Not really the tire stupidity, because that's always tire stupidity at Atlanta, but the sheer lack of clean air on the racetrack, where lap cars actually produce enough clean air to screw someone up, It's just like you see, the problem is, I'd open up the door, but it's windy as fuck. Ah! Ow! Yeah, it's windy as fuck. But hey, Briscoe won. He definitely had the second best car all race long, so even though it was a tire strategy, it was certainly a deserved win, and I'm glad for it. Very nice. Why couldn't they steal a win from Dickface? But no. If anyone in the top three in the big three is gonna get screwed over, of course it's the one that I hate the least. So, of course, that's what's gonna transpire on this day. Why is it so fucking windy today, dude? Like, there's nothing different about the outside world today compared to every other day this week, So yeah, good thing the Briscoe won. Annette fucking sucked ass, but he rallied back to 10th, so I'd call that a win. We got Watkins Glen coming up next. Oh shit, Eldora's Thursday. Hell yeah. Can't wait to see the entry list for that one. But yeah. But it's Watkins Glen, so Xfinity is gonna suck because that's a leech-infested race every fucking year. Thankfully, I'm out of town this week, so I don't have to subject myself to that race. And the last time that I didn't watch if I didn't watch 50% of a race in Xfinity, who won? That's the strategy. That's the strategy. I'm intentionally not going to watch this race because last time I did so, well, I didn't intentionally not, but the last time that I didn't watch a race, Annette fucking won. I mean, I came back for the last 20 laps, but still. Yeah, the Cup race was. God, I fucking hate Pocono. Oh, it's so awful. This fake. It's not real strategy. Because nothing anyone did really mattered until the caution started coming out. Nothing anyone really even did really mattered. The only real difference between, like, the first stage is just there was just enough strategy to give Busch the stage win over Harvick. So, that was just that much strategy over the course of the entire thing. Literally nothing else mattered. And then the caution started happening, and that's when things finally started getting interesting. And even then, like, it's still Pocono, so is anyone actually going to make a pass here? No, no one's going to make a pass. We had one green flag pass for the lead, I think, where Bush on like 12 lap fresher tires made a pass. Yay. Wow, guys, you really done did good shit here. But I do want to mention that this is Denny Hamlin's first Pocono win in nearly 10 years. Nearly 10 years, dude. Like, what? That's pretty insane. So yeah, everyone who kept saying, "Oh, but they're gonna get rid of Hamlin for Bell." Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they're gonna get rid of the guy that got the second Daytona 5. How many Daytona 500s for Gibbs? This is only Gibbs' third Daytona 500, and two of them have come from Hamlin, because both of Kenseth's were at Roush. So yeah, two from Hamlin, and Hamlin was basically JD Gibbs' best friend his entire fucking life, basically, you know, for like the last 20 years. So yeah, definitely, they're definitely gonna get rid of Hamlin. Yep. Yeah. Not to mention that he was on track to have one of his best seasons last year until like the second half of the season happened, so. But yeah, they're totally gonna get rid of Hamlin because he didn't win one season out of his entire career. Yep. Guys, you're really using all 20 of those brain cells. All 20 of those brain cells. You see what I did there? You see? I still think Bell's going to Levine in a second car, because Levine's stepped up their game lately. Now, it showed up last week and in qualifying. I really don't think that De Benedetto had a really good car today as far as the race was concerned. I think you'll probably have to blame most of that on De Benedetto himself, like him having a strong car at a track like this. It's probably the first time that he's ever had a strong car at a track this big where you actually need to use skill. So to rally back to a 16th place finish, I don't know if he pit in the last caution, because kind of the chaos of pit lane was just kind of all over the place today. But yeah, once the cautions actually started happening, that's when the race got good. I thought there was a very good chance that Jones would win today, but we obviously can't have nice things. Thank you, Josh Bilicki. That was completely necessary to ruin that finish. But yeah, no, Hamlin was gonna win if it went green. So probably this was Hamlin's race either way, but still. Yeah. Isn't it interesting that the Cup race was once again the worst of the three races today? Holy shit, what the fuck did I witness in F1? I didn't even watch the whole thing. I had it turned on. I had my alarm on my phone, so I woke up in time for it. Actually, I think I didn't even watch the start, because like I woke up, I turned off the alarm on my phone, I turned on the TV, and then basically I was back asleep again. Because I distinctly remember having some weird-ass dreams about the F1 race, but I know for a fact I wasn't actually watching the F1 race, because like there was like a cityscape, and like we were jumping between buildings and shit, so, but for some reason like there was an F1 race going on at the same time, so it was like a, you know, Mission Impossible movie. So yeah, that's just what happens though, you know. But I did get to see the last 20 laps, and I forced myself to stay awake. Like, I sat up in bed so I couldn't fall back asleep. Because it was so stupid, because I knew, like, okay, this is one of the dumbest F1 races in this millennium. And I know that I'm going to fall back asleep, and I'm not going to be able to replay it because they don't fucking post this shit anywhere. So, I gotta stay up for this, because if I don't try, I'm gonna fall right the fuck back asleep. And I thought that Kivy had a chance at winning that shit. Bitch, you thought. But no. Because that was sheer lunacy. Like, I'm sure my memories of the first, you know, 3/4 of the race coming mainly through the random shit that goes on during my dreams, you know. That's kind of fuzzy. I'm not gonna say that, you know, all I know is that it was raining. That's all I know. I don't know why Leclerc died. I was up just in time to see Bottas eat shit, as well as Hamilton, but he didn't eat shit, unfortunately. Very sad day that Hamilton did not eat shit. But yeah. And then IndyCar. Whoa! Race started after the Cup race started and ended before the Cup race ended. So I would have much rather watched the entire IndyCar. I didn't think the IndyCar was going to be great because I thought that it was going to be just it was going to be 2-stop guaranteed, and I'm pretty shocked that no one else tried the 2-stop because Rossi destroyed the fucking field last year with the 2-stop, and they tried 3 again, and like the 2-stop still won, but still. There was more contact in the last lap of that race than like in like the 2015 Mid-Ohio Xfinity race. Like, what? That was great. What a finish, dude. That was great. Wow, I'm glad I fucking turned that shit on. Like, I missed Jones lose the lead. I missed Harvick driving up through the field. Fuck that. Fuck Pocono. Did you see the finish to Mid-Ohio? That was great. A photo finish at a road course. A photo finish in IndyCar. Not that crazy. Photo finish in IndyCar at a road course. Now we're talking. Yeah. It's a shame Rosenquist couldn't win. He definitely had the car underneath him at the end. I thought that he had the winning strat with the 2-stop. But didn't they go to a 3? I don't know the whole strategy. There just needs to be like an IndyCar Twitter account that just tells you what the strategy is. Like, they just go through every car in the field every 10 laps and just tell you, okay, this guy's on a 2-stop. If everything goes to plan, he'll end up 3rd currently, you know. Virtual P1 and whatnot. It's like, yeah. But anyway, what a good fucking day of racing, though. I mean, Pocono was Pocono, but even then, it was at least a 5 out of 10 race. F1 was 10 out of 10. Sadly, I can't give it a 10 out of 10 because it just wasn't quite there at the end because we all knew Verstappen was going to win. Unless, well, actually, you know what? I thought that there was every chance in the world that since Bottas ate shit and Hamilton ate shit, there was every chance in the world that Verstappen could eat shit at the end. And fucking Kvyat could have gone on to win at Toro Rosso. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wish I could watch that whole race over because I didn't see it and it was just nuts. It was insanity. Like the 20 laps that I watched was sheer fucking lunacy. I just don't even What a good ass race. But anyway. And Mid-Ohio was really good too. I don't think the race was that great at Mid-Ohio. Like the finish was 10 out of 10 obviously, but the race itself, probably more on the range of I'd give it a 6 out of 10 for the race with a 10 out of 10 finish, so you round it up to like 7 out of 10. Because like last year, it was probably the same level of excitement, but it didn't have the finish that this year had. So that was all around, like for what it's worth. What a great day for open wheel racing. Oh man, it's Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 days away from Eldora. We should know the entry list tomorrow. I gotta work all the 4 days leading up to it. Actually, it's only 3 days leading up to it that I have to work. I have to work tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but they're gonna be boring shifts, so I gotta fucking power through, guys. Power through to make it to Eldora. And then I get 2 straight days of short track announcing, so that's gonna be fun. Hopefully the track is as racy as it's been all season. So, yeah. Good shit, guys. Good fucking shit. Just, I fucking hate Pocono, but that was a good enough race. And, just gonna sit here for the next 20 minutes to make, 20 seconds to make this a 20-minute long video. So that's what I'm gonna do. That is what I'm gonna do, indeed. You see this? You see this shit? Oh, God. This. This is delicious. It's a little ass thing. It's 150 calories, sure, but it's still pretty good. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye!